Well, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna have to work whenever me and Dad get a chance, even during the week. So not just a regular Monday night, but hopefully we can get some progress done. I gotta go get a couple saws, table saw, and the miter saw from the garage, because that's where they've been living for a while. Go grab those so we can rip these pressure treated boards and hopefully get them nailed on here correctly. It's dying hot today too. Just got home from work. It's like 95 and wicked humid, but we're gonna get something done and that'll be good. So let's make it happen. It's a very wet and rainy Labor Day, but we're making the best of it. We're getting something done out here. Definitely feeling like fall's approaching, and after fall comes winter, so gotta keep working when we can. We got the things in between the floor joists all in, and now we can do the plumbing, because all the plumbing's gonna be underneath in the crawl space thing, but it's not really big enough to be a crawl space, so it all needs to be done before we put the floor on. So that's the next step. Glad the floor's all done. That took a couple hours. Getting all the little boards cut and nailed in there, so you know, but we're working on it and making the best of the day on this rainy afternoon. But what can you do? Still happy, nice and straight up and down. Be more than less. We made a sewer drain thing. So this is like a kitchenette sink. This is bathroom sink. That's a vent, shower drain, and toilet. All going this way. Got to put it underneath and then hang it up, and then put the drain vents there. This is just the rough end stuff. We can put the floor on. Why? It's slippery. Well, we put it all together and put it under there. Just figuring out the J-hooks and the slope. And then we can start working on the littler drains. I'm positive we don't have enough fittings for all that, but that's okay. Going pretty good on this rainy day. No, why not now? Hose clamps on there, right? Yep. I'll see him down there. Pretty good rainy Labor Day. Got a lot of the water line done and a lot of the drain pipe done, but it's not done. And we got quite a few of the strips in for the plywood and then insulation. We ran out of that material too, so need more parts and pieces. But glad we got something done, even though it was pretty not that good day. But at least it was warm and rainy, not cold and rainy. Another day, we got more supplies. We're gonna keep going. Gonna finish doing the wood strips, finish doing the roughing on the plumbing, and then we can start putting the plywood on the inside. So let's get after it. We finished the shower drain. Goes over to the big drain. J-hook, and right about there is 12 inches from each finished wall for the bottom of the shower. Well, it looks pretty good. So this is the sink drain for the kitchen kind of thing. Hot water, cold water to that. And then this drain is for the bathroom sink. And then hot water, cold water for that. And then hot water, cold water going up into the electric hot water heater that's going to go in the vanity. And then this is vent, and then toilet and shower with P-trap. So we needed to insulate the P-trap, and we need to insulate the water coming into the cabin up underneath. I haven't been filming that much. It's kind of hard to film this stuff, but we've been working on it. It's almost done, and we got to put the strips in. We're almost done. We're halfway done with that. Then we can put the plywood in and work the insulation in, and then we can put plywood on top, or the flooring, you know, the 3/4 inch stuff, you know, tongue and groove kind of plywood, the good stuff, the expensive kind. And then we gotta finish putting our pipes up through that, and then we'll be able to put it into the wall and everything. Just kind of, you have to do all this just like if you were putting it in the ground, because we can't get back underneath here. It's not like a real crawl space. You could if you needed to, but we don't really want to have to, so. But it's coming right along. Dad's been super busy today, and he got a whole bunch of stuff done. He got quite a bit of the plywood in already, and put in a hose spigot for the outside, and built a box for the water line so it won't freeze. So it's really looking good. We're gonna have a floor on here soon. Dad's been super busy out here. He's almost done with all the plywood in here, and he had to come back and insulate underneath the P-trap, because of the P-trap and the water line coming in are the only things that are like underneath the floor, so they're uninsulated. So we had to make little things so that way there's insulation and we can keep water in this thing all year round. Hopefully, if it doesn't work out, we're going to be able to blow it out too. Either way. So hopefully, I don't know where he is right now, but hopefully we can get the insulation in here and get the floor on here, so we can we're going to tarp the floor with a piece of plastic and staple it right down, and then when I put the walls up, we can cut that out and it will be all gone. So it should be good. We're still continuing. It's been a slow couple weeks, but we're ready to make the next jump here, so that's good. All spray foamed. Now it's time for insulation. %, took 20 minutes, and the last 10% will take 30 minutes because we got to stick it underneath the pipes. But it's only a few sections, and then we'll be ready to put the plywood flooring on top. Looks amazing, like a giant cloud. one very insulated floor. It went really fast, much faster than putting the boards on and the plumbing and all that. So, but now we can put plywood on top of, and finally walk around up there without having to fall through the joists. It's getting a floor. Dad's having fun with the nail gun because you can just hold it and hit it too. But it doesn't really, it's not really for framing, but for this, that's what you do. Gotta carry the boards up one at a time, but it should go pretty quick. It might be really dark, but we got like half the floor on. We did all we could, but now we gotta do some cutouts for those things. So another day, but we're really happy that we can stand up here and look out. So that's fun. Pretty good view. We worked until dark last night, so we're trying to get this floor on here so that way we can put black plastic on here and not have to keep tarping anything. We have a few days here where it hasn't rained out, and we kind of knew that. So we're trying to get this done, but today we're kind of busy doing other things, you know, living life and such. So hopefully this morning we got a couple hours to try to bang out the rest of this wood here. But it's going to be a little bit more difficult now because we got to put the plumbing up through and stuff. So it's gonna take a little bit. Should be able to get it done, and then like I said, we're gonna put black plastic on here. Then we'll staple it around the side. Then we'll just stand the walls up and we'll cut it out after the roof's on. so the floor's not getting wet or anything. So it should be good. And drill your other hole over here. We got a whole floor. We're gonna chalk line the outside because it's overlapping a little bit because we didn't care. And then cut that off and then we can put plastic on it. Looks good, pretty good view.